Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Chef Lethal Plays Path of Exile Slow Walkthrough Series, Season 2, Episode 22. Hope you're doing great. I'm feeling pretty good. I literally haven't even moved my character since the end of last episode. That's the beauty of this series for me, and not that you care about the bookkeeping part of it, but the editing process is so hilariously funny for me in this series. Like I hit record on my system. I say 3, 2, 1 to myself, and then I start recording. I end the recording, and then to actually produce the video, I know you don't care about this, but I care because it's fun for me. To actually produce the video, all I have to do is cut out me saying 3, 2, 1, put a fade in, skip to the end, cut out a little bit at the very end, and then fade out and hit render. It's insane. Like, I could probably, if I timed it, it probably takes less than a minute to actually get to the rendering process to start. It's really kind of silly, which is great, because if it required a lot of editing, I would not keep up with this series. I just don't have the time for it. I'd rather be creating the content than fixing it or editing stuff out. I know sometimes, I can't help it. I've gotta edit things out. Stuff happens. That happened a few episodes ago, or several episodes ago at this point, where like my wife came home or something, and I had to have a cut in the middle. But it's not serious. I don't have fancy, scene transitions or anything like that. It's just me, you, and Path of Exile. Which is nice. Makes it real easy to keep up with it. I used to. You could go back in I wouldn't recommend doing it, but like I used to make like legit like videos for YouTube that I would take so much time to edit and try to get it right and cut out stuff that was super boring, and it got to be so much. It's like, why am I doing this? I would rather be playing the game than editing things down if I can help it. Especially back then, I was using subpar editing equipment. It was pretty painful to do. But I was a different man back then. I didn't have kids, and whatever. I think one of the things that really changed for me was I started live streaming and got real comfy with the just hit record and start talking mentality. Because there's zero editing with a live stream. Just have to edit my thoughts, you know what I mean? So, those are just chests. Ouch. About to hit another level up. That's pretty cool. I dig it. Kill the Overseer. There's that level up. There he is. Hi, guy. Excellent. Easy peasy.
It feels good to have an audience again.
Alright, I'll get this passive point. We'll start going into exerting attack damage. Alright, come over here. A ladder will come down. And now you can go up into the Overseer's Tower. And this is the Act 5 area. City area, you know what I mean? Alright, we'll talk to everybody to get our quests. Oh, we can grab a ring. Let's see. This is an item level 22. All of these are significantly higher, so let me look for a Cold and Lightning. Let's try to replace that ring. Talk to Violenta. You got nothing for me. Now I've got a ton of stuff in my inventory too. So let's see what I can get rid of. I don't know why I picked up this claw. I don't use claws. Let's check this ring and compare it. So increased fire damage, 38 max life. It's a better life roll. 15. Interesting. It's not really better than the one that we have. That's kind of obnoxious. Alright, let's check these boots. Huge boost to armor. We lose cold resistance, and movement speed, and fire resistance, and lightning resistance. God dang it! Okay. This is armor and evasion. Let's check this. Okay, I like the armor and evasion. It's got a nice strength roll, dex, and intelligence. Armor, evasion, max life. And I can craft nothing. Those are 6 modifiers, so we lose out on 18% lightning resistance, which I kinda need. That's sad. These boots or Bala's stand. I don't think I've ever seen these. Check this belt. Okay, this belt has promise, although I lose out on the 22% increased global physical damage. Yeah, that's not better than what I currently have. Holy moly. Let's check the armor. Armor's going to be garbage too. Yeah, okay, so this is all garbage. Cool. This is borderline if I could get my lightning resistance somewhere else. But this helmet doesn't have any resistances, so that's kind of a poop. These boots could be good. Armor and energy shield, though. If it was armor and evasion, I would play around with the idea of actually, like, putting stuff on it, trying to craft a little bit, but not gonna that. So we get rid of all this stuff. And put all this away. And now let me check my portal scrolls. I'm okay on portal scrolls. Let's get moving. We go out into the control blocks and do what we do best. Slam things into oblivion. Blood brand. Like, all these guys firing projectiles at me is like not even doing anything. It's pretty funny. A lot of crimson. I got so much crimson ore. Try to follow this up here. Okay, that was a nice little straightaway. All right, I did see the exclamation point. Also, if you see these little gaps here, you can blink up here. Ooh. I'm getting into a little bit of trouble there. Ah, gotta go around. Gotta go the long way. And now with this gap here, you can blink down here to grab that.
Daring dark and dingy spaces.
Alright, that's what Violenta wanted. Anywhere you see those gaps in the fencing, you can jump down. You can jump down or you can blink, whatever you have. Dash. You just can't walk through it, but you can use a travel skill to get there, to get through it. Also, I remembered that I was going to trade out my 5th flask slot that I currently have a bismuth flask. I was going to trade it out for another Quicksilver, but I forgot. Our first Valor. Awesome. That will give the opportunity to unpredictably alter an existing item. It is one of the most prolific gambling aspects in Path of Exile. A very, very high risk and potential for really high reward. I have lost many good items due to a Valor bricking it. You may hear that term if you watch Path of Exile content. If you hear somebody say this item got bricked, they don't mean that it like received an erection. It means that it became worthless. It became as useful as a brick. And that's generally an undesirable outcome. Unless you're a glutton for punishment, I guess. Sadist? Masochist. I don't know which one's which. If I see high density packs of monsters, I'm generally gonna throw a slam in there. Just because it makes it's a much more efficient thing than if it's just one guy, all alone. Like over here there's a few guys, over here there's 6 guys and fries. Armor evasion, I'll check those. I think I saw that they're 4 socket 4 link, so that's good. And this area is mostly about just trying to find the dang waypoint. Once you find the waypoint in this area, you can pretty much get to where you need to go much easier. I feel like finding it is the hardest part. But yeah, this is Oriath. This is where we were exiled from. Each character class has their own story about why they were exiled. I don't know what they are, but I know that they exist. Cheeky level up. Very nice. I will go ahead and
I should think of
hit
something
that.
flashy to say to the judges that exiled me before I killed them.
And we keep on going. While we are here, we are looking for High Templar Avarius, and then we are going to kill him. Oh, I think this is where you get this. No, this isn't the stately out. Maybe it is. Is this where you get the stately hideout? The music sounds so familiar. Yeah, this is my music for my hideout. Sometimes if I sit long enough in my hideout, I'll just start singing the music just absent-mindedly because it's like so good. Ooh, a chaos. Did I unlock this thing yet? No. Did I get it? There we go. 58. Very good. scrap. As you know, we get through more and more of the game, we're gonna start to see things more frequently. We're gonna start to see more currency, better items, more links in items, more sockets, all that sort of stuff. So I think Act 5 is kind of like a turning point where things really start to kind of ramp up a little bit. In terms of, you know, goodness of things. Remember what I said in a previous episode too. I'm trying to go in a direction that is more or less opposite of where I came in the area from. Looks like we're way over here, so head south, head down. I was thinking I'd have to go up to this way, but it looks like we need to be heading over here. And again, while there is a minute chance that you will play this and get the exact same layout as me, the chances are it's not happening. You know, each zone has several different layout options, so it's a non-0% chance that we get the same one, but it's very unlikely for us to have that happen. Here we go into the Chamber of Innocence, where only nice things happen. And from here, we're going to level up precision and try to find our friend, the High Templar. Kill these guys. Let's try to get some petrified amber. Okay, there's a lot of directions here. I like only 36. I like how my attacks don't do any damage to the wood, to the amber. Movement speed and exerted attacks. Nice. Come on. Yeah, sometimes if you can bait a group of guys to follow you, it can be worth it to then just stop and turn around. Whoa. Periodically enrages, so he's enraged. He got huge. That probably means he does more damage, takes less damage, that sort of thing. There's a lot of guys here. I gotta clear all this up because that's worth it for me. Don't be fooled by these glowing guys. They're not special. Like, it doesn't. That's just their character model. They're gold. They're not rare monsters or anything like that. As of this recording, they're still running a stash tab sale. I think they pretty consistently run every 2 weeks, so it's a great opportunity to see what they have. If you like the game, see what you can afford. One thing I really like about the microtransactions for this game is they are all either quality of life stuff like stash tabs or cosmetic. And there's no weird currency conversion like you see with mobile games where it's like, if you use $10, you get 10 coins. If you spend $15, you get 17 coins. You know, there's none of that. It's like, if you spend $12, you get 120 coins. Like, it's an exact ratio every single time. So there's no exploitation. There's no incentive for you to spend a huge, like, $100 package because you get 10% more, 20% reward, or anything like that. It's just, you just do it. So I like that. Before we fight this guy, I'm gonna do Measured Fury, even though I'm not using any war cries. War Banner isn't technically a war cry. It's a spell. Alright. Level up Herald of Ash. Alright, this is High Templar Avarius. I have a history of dying in this fight. Just real talk. Big slam there. He yells kneel and big slam. Telegraphed pretty heavily. He's going to go in the center and become invulnerable, but he's going to spawn some bad guys. This is great if you need flask charges or to get Valor for your War Banner. Or if you have a Vol skill, this is great to recharge your Vol skill. Shouldn't be too much longer. Alright, there he is. Don't you do it. You think that's it, right? No, it's not it. It's a multi-phase fight. He just transformed into Innocence. So now we've got to contend with this gigantic stone guy. Don't get hit. Try not to get hit by those sparkly balls. They hurt. Big slam. Big laser beam. You gotta watch out for that. A good strategy for the laser beam is to hide behind the statue. Alright, he's gonna recharge, send more guys my way, which is great because I was using flask charges. So I definitely need to replenish that. Okay, yep, those balls hurt a lot. Dang it. I swear, every time I die to him, man, I don't know what it is. I just can't. I can never do it deathless. I think I panic, and in my attempt to dodge those golden balls, I end up running right into them. I lose my composure too easily. Did it again! Mother of pearls, dude. So obnoxious. That's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed, guys. I'm sorry.
Innocence.
Oh, hey, it's Sin.
You and only you, I shall say.
I am Sin, the Forgotten One.
Oh, what's happening? The mask is off. Very short cutscene. I didn't shorten that out at all. Alright, travel back through the Templar Courts. I don't think it matters which door you go through.
What in damnation have you done?
You've destroyed him, and yet I hear the voice of innocence.
Alright, there's Bannon. So now we gotta head through here. Everything's on fire. Spoiler alert.
Oh, they saved me the trouble of burning this place down.
just like every other game, you know, there's no, whoa, that was close. There's no real urgency. You know, they say go do this right now. There's absolutely no urgency to do it. Just whenever you get to it, or in whatever pacing that you do, it's all fine. I can't be bothered with all this. Oh, there's a lot happening right here. Like, yes, chef, I know. I can't see anything. Oh. Ooh, all those fireballs, man. Oh, I gotta get this crimson ore. Another 46. Really want to find the way out. Of course, I find the dead end instead. Hey, chef, did you ever try just maybe not finding every single dead end? No, why would I do that? That's not fun. There's a shrine there. Oh yeah, this is a good one. So now we've got minions, skeletons. I got skeletal minions that are going to do some work for me. And we're at the ruined square.
I wanted to raise the place, but this is excessive.
Right, now there's uprising in the street. We need to find the path to get us to the ossuary. I'll take purity of ice. There it is. The waypoint is always next to the ossuary. There's the ossuary right there. I'm going to take this and go back to home real quick so we can end the episode, but unload everything that we got, see what we have in store, and collect our rewards and do all the things, right? We got plenty of space. So let's talk to everybody. We'll talk to Lanny. We can get a... Do you want to do a jade flask, or we can do granite flask? I'll do a granite flask.
You deserve recognition.
And I'll do a cobalt gem. I don't know if it matters or if there's any rhyme or reason to that. I always just kind of pick a random one. I usually actually pick crimson because I think it's prettier. But, you know, it's no way to do just vibes, right? Okay, so we're back on Path of Building. We're in Act 6. It wants us to get this mastery. I'm going to skip the mastery for right now. And it looks like we need to head up to this other Warcry circle. So we're going to head over here. We're going to grab Born to Fight. The attack speed will be nice. Alright. So we'll do that. I don't want to get that. And I said we're going to come up here to Born to Fight. So first we got to get 5% life. And we'll increase that. Let's look at the items that we have to get rid of. Check this, and this. Oh, never mind. I can't. Oh, I got this because it's a chromatic. These boots. Ugh. Let's see. Increased block and stun recovery during effect. Here, I'll just put this on 5. and I'll just try to remember to use it. And then global physical damage. I'll keep this off to the side. Why not? Now, these boots... The thing with boots is you gotta have movement speed. That is the number one thing, and we don't have the essences to really do that yet. So, what I could do is I can hit it with an alchemy orb and hope, and then try to get the right colors on this, because that will be great. Let me look at my skills for where I'm supposed to be. Honestly, all red. If I got 3 reds and a green, that would work. Yeah, that would work. If I got 3 reds and a green, 3 reds and a green. All right, now I'll use a alchemy. That was horrendous. Oh my gosh. That was really bad. Ideally, you do this until you get resistances. You want resistances and movement speed on boots. So let's play a game here. I'll scour this and then hit it again. Okay, this is still really bad. This is still really bad. I can afford to lose some cold resistance and the fire resistance. And oh man, we're coming to the end of Act 1, not Act 1, Part 1, where we're about to lose 30% resistances too. So no, I can't afford to lose that. Right. What I'll do is I'm going to keep these boots over here in hopes that I pick up an item, I pick up some currency that I can continue rolling. I can continue rolling them because they got the right colors for me. I do like that, but that's all I like about it. But anyway, that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for watching. All the links you need to know are down in the description. Drop a like if you feel frisky and you want to support the channel and the video. I would very much appreciate that. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.